Oh, thank you.
Cloak and Dagger. Okay. Yeah.
Joshua.
Finally, all of us are together. So I think we should go back now and do. Ooh, my fucking gun. A few of pick up a few of the side quests and hunts and such.
Blasted book.
Dramatic.
Can you blame them with the skull?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it.
Aye.
I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right?
How are you doing today, Mara?
Perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
It's Joshua's.
So I thought I'd try making one of
his
these
name is
supposed
Jonathan Case.
masterpieces myself.
It's his first role.
Had a peek at the book and
What?
gave it a go,
What
but
the
well,
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Okay.
I've never been one to play favorites.
Oh,
Molly.
we had
I'd be only too happy to lend you a hand.
what's it called?
So,
The dinner you
what's on the
brought
menu
on
this
job.
time?
It is a very
Fried
typical
mortress of
Norwegian thing,
skyworm.
actually. It
That's
is
one heck of a
called
name, innit?
lapskaus. I
Recipe
do
seemed
not
easy
know what
enough
it's
to an
called
old
in
hand
English.
like
Maybe kind of
myself.
stew.
Thought I'd followed it to a T.
And
Only
it's more of a.
turns out
You
skyworm
use
livers
all the
and
rest of
drakesmen
vegetables
are
and
not
also
what I
the
thought
meat
they
you've
were.
cooked throughout a week.
least I hope
and
they
you
are,
just put it together
given the
in
rancid
a
mess they
large
made.
casserole.
Ivan
And
said the recipes in
you
the culinary
eat
pilgrimage
it
date back
with something called
centuries.
flatbread and
Used to say the
lingonberry
ingredients
jam.
even exist anymore.
Lingonberry.
Wow.
Lingonberry.
That's a question for a
Lingonberry
scholar,
jam.
wouldn't you
Yeah,
say?
it's very good.
Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves,
Okay, I
maybe?
didn't get the side quest at all.
Fine.
Okay, so
I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
oh yeah, Lux.
You do
I
that.
want salmon one day
Lest we
actually.
forget.
No, seven. I heard.
You've
Yeah,
got a
no.
reputation to
Not
uphold.
Lux. Oi. It's they're. I'm very impressed because these people are fairly new.
This one.
Oh, this makes me so happy because they will get a lot of jobs after this.
Oh, I really hope they do because the voice acting in this game is phenomenal.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, okay.
Is everything
Nothing.
all right, Goose?
Except for this one.
You seem more.
I mean, the voice acting is good for what
discomposed
he
than
probably
usual.
got directed to say.
I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's.
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh, smoked salmon is amazing.
There was a
Vad är det
trader
med
came
det?
by.
Jag ska lägga ut
One
min
of our
historia också.
usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way.
Dallemil.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that.
What did you have today,
She's
Vitamin
fond
and
of a
Mara?
chance to make a coin or
Vitamin,
two, aye,
vitamin.
but
Vitamin.
she'd never
Vitamin,
do business with
vitamin H.
baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out.
It's good, but when I keep
wanted to
eating,
ask
I'm
her
gonna
about it myself,
throw up
but-
somehow. Why? What?
I'm scared she'll give us
Oh,
a
if you
tongue
eat too much
lashing.
fish.
She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Of course, helt bratwurst.
Not the
Don't
brat.
worry.
Oh, Laura.
I'll speak to her.
I eat 500 grams of
Thanks, Clive.
smallbot in an hour.
You'll let me know what
Ah.
she says, won't you?
I need sugar as
course.
well. I want
I'm
candy.
sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Not until this weekend, though.
Yeah.
But even more hunts as well.
Is it in here?
No, it's Karen.
Oh.
But you should try. You're welcome
Lady
to.
Karen,
Is it sweet though?
I don't think it's
you're
sweet.
doing good trade then.
The cake?
Both in and
Okay.
out of the
Like it's
hideaway.
salty.
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was.
No,
No.
piss off.
I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Oi.
Oh, that was bitter. Okay. There's ample cake, sadly, for a few tops of Dublin. It's one-way street. Oh my god.
I spoke with Lady Karen
What did she say?
that the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons.
Not the gossiping.
Perhaps we'll never know.
Not the gaslighting.
I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
I'm trying to just
I'm
think
trying.
past Goots, but I can't.
I accept his character, but I do think his voice is obnoxious. I cannot help it.
I think it
So
would
far,
be better.
that's the only one for me.
Yeah, I think it would be better if we just tad bit darker in tone.
A little bit darker. He's so nice.
yeah, very.
Storm coming, Sid. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Hello,
Maybe.
Shirley.
Certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
Oh no.
It's not who, but what.
Oh, sorry.
Mid-scales. The ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared, which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Ooh, ooh, I miss Ivory.
Hello, Hippocrates.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern.
Not the moaning.
Their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambrequois.
One would have
Some
thought
qua.
the disciples of
Even Clive is
Bahamut
gay
would have a
now.
touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Ugh.
All right.
I love Hippocrates as well.
Yeah.
Oh god. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls but not clearing out what few threats remained on the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap your cask. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working, so as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue squirting.
Okay. Kim can read. He's squirting.
He would do well to continue squaring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has no more worthy than you, Wade. All the squirting.
Not the squirt. Okay, well...
Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of all the thralls, but we are neither of us as naive to think that we have seen the end of the like. Good Philip has taken to see that we're prepared should the ghoul come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine, the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the veiled door.
I bet it does.
The Garden League have put aside the differences from time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we've your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to name Underhill at the service now, would we?
Ska jag sätta upp en klipp? Ja. Jag trodde jag hade det, men det var där. Jag är inte på
Du kan nog skriva hashtag-klipp då.
Ja, men det ska gå an och...
Create a clip, där. Där. Där ja.
Där. Någonting som är det.
Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform these vaulted expectations, namely due to the marked lack of martial aptitude of my part. To wit, I am but a man's servant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits in back alleys, I am surely ill-equipped. If you please, my lord, prithee come and see me Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. My god, it's so difficult to read some of the words here.
Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant?
Manservant?
He be at Martha's Rest.
I want a manservant.
Me too.
Why have no one asked to be my manservant?
Mommy Milkers.
Mama Milkers.
How are you feeling today? Jo, tänker du på.
Jo, det är det väl för fan.
Det är en till när det kommer.
Där,
Oj,
ja,
det där.
oj. Men det är en C.
Ja, du kan nog kopiera det kvar då. Eller ta bilden. Du har tagit bilder av den.
Ja, ta över det igen. You trashy hoe.
What do you reckon we should do?
Even they are branded. They brand small children as well.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Mididol.
Miss Mididol. And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh yeah. So you need to reassemble them.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Which part will you inspect?
I would maybe...
This
Clive is a very good guy.
Why do you suppose
Yeah,
that is?
very
It
good.
doesn't
He's
look
very
much like an
likable.
arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers,
bangers.
you idiot. They're for weighing
Hörse.
stuff.
Oh!
What if I wanted to
Baggers
weigh
and mash.
scoops?
Pölse och potatmos.
Don't think you'd fit on that little
Is that very
thing.
British?
Mm.
British?
Very British.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
The gear.
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You should have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
Are we done yet?
So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
Chocobo.
The arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Look at that, he's even good with children.
Yes, we did it.
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
The engineers.
That's right. We missed Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
Aww.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Oh, Clive, best dad.
Best dad, best character. I love him.
Look, we never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Maybe. Oops.
They're like, oh, Sid is so stupid.
Yeah.
My God.
What a leader. Okay, and then it's...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea, although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
No,
And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines.
Oh shit.
To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs.
Oh.
She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Oh, this game is actually horrible.
It is.
I love it so much.
So many bad things. Even in the small side quest, you get so much information and it's just super sad.
Yeah.
Little Chica says, what?
Say what? And go and look at which hunt first, and then we can deem which...
Take the blue one then. The one with the axe. This looks maybe more like it because it's bigger.
Yeah, this looks more like an abandoned village.
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Actually. There we go, you bitch.
Oi.
Cool. The Ten of Clubs. Oh my god, that's sword though.
Oh, yeah.
Or whatever the fuck it is.
A great axe maybe?
Not a god's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing So empty your pockets. Let's try.
Oj, oj, oj.
Didn't have full. Oh fuck! Oh my god! Shit!
Oh my god, he fucking healed you!
Phoenix?
Joshua gave you full life, yeah. It would be fun if they added a mode like another trial thing, like Bloody Palace, but you can choose between Jill, Sindolphus, Joshua. I mean, because you can in Devil May Cry in the Bloody Palace.
It's so freaking cool. Whew. Trying to get the counter in.
Scarletite.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
The cake on this one though.
All the experience. Hi, Shipwrecky.
I mean,
oh my god.
Since we're presenting,
I wanna fuck. Okay, on to the next hunt.
On to the next one.
How are you doing, Shipwreck?
That was one.
Is that one? The Mageth brothers. A lone, Quiet Sans Rosaria. A lone rowing boat has been sighted making land of the coast of Port Isolde.
Port Isolde.
Its occupants were in the garb and speaking the language of Iron Kingdom Crusaders. One can only assume that, so Port Isolde?
But where?
Quiet Sans Rosaria.
How are you doing, Shipwreck? Why doesn't Jill get vaporized when you use Giga Flare in her general direction?
Clive has enabled friendly fire.
A friendly fire, yeah. There they are, I think.
May I try them? Or
Yeah.
do you want to go do it?
Okay.
That's better. That's better.
We'll go. Kill them! Oh! Daddy gang. Oh! Now we're getting raided. The Mageth. They're rank A. I didn't see that. Oh, they're from...
Dark in our shores again.
Wait. Mindywid? Mindywid, Sandywid, they are.
Oh, wow, that's funny. That's really funny. Oh my god. Wow. Woo. Damn. Oh, I think that's so funny. Jill, move! That was one of them. Oh my god! Two. I love that equipment so much. I think that's one of my favorites, actually. Titan. Just...
No!
I think I will always have to have the beam.
No, yeah.
Hi, Irachu, welcome in! The beam is life.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Holy crap, that axe is very cool though. Very nice. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, next one.
Yeah, I think Joshua threw a beam earlier.
Oh, he did?
Thinking maybe up here.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we know. It's just that we don't... It's rather hidden, the S-class hunts. Because there are two areas I'm thinking that you can go to.
What?
It's not here. Well, you didn't pick up the... Yeah, that's the one I talked about. Oi. Oh, they're low level, alright. I love that one.
Pick this up.
Castrol's break rate. It might be...
Down twist that. Okay. Yeah.
So you can make your build fairly physical, only physical hits.
Yeah. That's kind of why I would love loadouts, because you can kind of mix and match.
Open the map again and see if there's someone else you can build with. I think we're on to something.
Oh, this is exciting. Okay. There was also talk about something being...
This other on the header is missed.
I think it's here.
Straight home now.
Here we go. Oh my god, Rathanos?
Oh, such a
Svarog.
Ooh.
Nice. Level 50? Yeah.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
It's just 10, 12 levels over you.
Oh. And I hit with nothing! Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Too slow.
Maybe you should try to use the hug. I was thinking because of all the orbs, for instance.
Let's try.
Oh, it's an area effect around you.
Oh my god, I'm losing my shit.
Oj!
Oj, det var gøy.
That's cool. That's cool. We start from there.
Svarog. That's so cool. Yeah, I still think you should try and get that one when he's inside.
I was thinking, why can't I dodge through it?
plays out the orbs and stuff. Oh yeah, we can definitely do it. We do enough damage at least. Hi, Callum!
Hi, Callum!
How are you doing?
Oh!
Hi, potion!
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's work being a bitch. Oh, okay. Ah! Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
work is
Last time.
Nothing.
Wow, that did not work.
Help me, boy. Thank you, brother. Let's try.
Mega Flare Dodge.
Wait, what? Maybe also get something to keep the timer from going down as much.
Too slow.
5-year grind.
Now. I feel like you need to time the Will of the Wisps even more because it has such a long wind up before you can use it.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, did I lose health there?
You're not invulnerable when you take the skills. Limit break. And Bahamut now.
Oh, that was amazing.
Hey, nice. Oh, gotta be careful.
me, boy.
Not your turn.
Nice try.
Not my chair turning.
This one. Go. Help me, boy. Too slow. This one. Let's try. There's a good boy.
Woo!
Too slow. That's better. That's all ready. Let's try. To me, boy. Too slow. Nice try.
Oh, he's very. Wait. He's very close to breaking.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah. Try to see if you can get the Will of the Wisps and the Lightning Orb close to him.
Nice try.
Limit break.
Fuck. Oh fuck.
Last dance. Oh god.
can't fucking sit still!
To me, boys.
Too slow. Well done, Togo.
You... Use the lights, it also nullifies damage. Or yeah, kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
I don't know what I'm shooting! Fuck! I'm shooting the moon! I don't know what the
Holy fucking
my
shit,
God.
that was incredible.
Oh, that was so much fun!
Oi, 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 2 levels? Nice.
Oh, the beam just went like, woo! That was so much fun.
I forgot about it, but when you use Will of the White... Fallen Enigma? Orichalcum? Nice. When you use the Will of the Whites, the Wisps, they actually nullify damage as well.
Oh, yeah, I completely haven't been thinking about that, to say the least.
Oh, that was so good though, Jesus.
Oh my God, that was so much fun also. Holy shit. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Very much so. Okay. That was very nice.
Kan jeg ha det mer igjen?
Nei. Me.
Oh, that was super fun. That was actually such a good boss battle.
So it is a crystal there.
Is a crystal here as well?
Oh, yeah.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah. You deserve a rest. Silver Lobo.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
This one?
Blue-black wyvern, yeah.
This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it doesn't actually stop the time, it slows it down.
Too slow. Farewell.
Are you still gonna use Garuda or are you gonna change that to Titan again?
I do think I'm gonna go back to Titan. At some point, I also think I want to learn the Bahamut skills, but I think I just want
That's
to.
the wyvern's liver.
Yeah.
Heady scent.
Faster.
Final Fantasy 16 is fucking great.
It's so good.
It is literally incredible in almost every aspect.
It's easily one of my favorite games already.
Saints Bonnet.
I don't want it to end the way it is.
Everything Wally
It
needs
is
to
now.
resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
So
Yeah, but before you go back,
the max level on easy mode or normal.
Could be I know something.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right.
All right.
It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears.
What?
And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
Okay.
But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
Do you guys feel the game
You
is
don't
RPG
think Nan's
enough?
the
I haven't
Reaper,
started
do
yet,
you?
but I have seen that's
Well,
the
unless
big
she's discovered
critique.
the secret of
Yeah,
how to be
I
in two
definitely
places
feel
at
it's more
once.
than enough RPG elements.
What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
I do understand why people might be skeptical to this game because it is very action-oriented. But when it comes to RPG elements, I feel that it's quite enough as well because of all the level-up systems, you can create builds and stuff. The side quest in general and the story is incredible.
Yeah, of course. I agree to that aspect. But in that regard, I guess we could also pull the discussion, is Nier an RPG? Is Nier Automata an RPG? Is Tales of Arise an RPG? Because Tales of Arise is very much an action game. But it definitely has the RPG elements. It has the story, it has a character progression, which is usually the biggest thing, and it has a very deep story, a large world you can discover. So I definitely feel like the reason...
Are you completely lost?
Yeah, no, I'm completely lost. The reason many of these critiques are coming... yeah, it's because it's a Final Fantasy title, but the Final Fantasy mainline titles has tried to step away from the traditional norm ever since Final Fantasy 11, sort of. And then it came into 12, which was basically like an MMO. The game is an RPG, yes, but the battle system is more MMO RPG-like.
Time to brave
You get
the
the tank,
Viper's
you get a
nest.
healer, you get a DPS. That's basically the gist of it there, I feel. And then you have Final Fantasy 13, which I liked, but it was, for lack of a better word, a mess.
Is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
And
It was a
15
fairly unconvincing
is very
tale.
much the same
So,
like this, I feel.
What now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Yeah, good luck, bitches. You will die. In terms of a role-playing game, you don't really design your character and have minimal control of their stats, so I think it's the best fantasy action game on the market with lots of gameplay elements transferred over from its RPG predecessors. I agreed.
Yeah.
We like Final Fantasy games that have great movement characters, so I don't need to describe the character from the gun and enjoy it. Hashtag just here for Sid. Sid is amazing. I mean, that's the thing about Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy in general as well, because they usually have made very memorable characters. There's very few Final Fantasy games I actually feel like the characters are less memorable. For me, it's like the main protagonist in Final Fantasy 12, who is not really the protagonist either. And then
He's the narrator, basically.
Yeah, and then it is, I mean, Lightning is one thing. They try to mix her together with Squall and Cloud.
Basically.
And that's the only thing. I feel like her side characters and her party members are more memorable than the main character there as well. But when you have, for instance, like Final Fantasy 6 with Terra, 7 with Cloud and Tifa and Baron, they're very memorable. 8 with Squall, and then you also have in Final Fantasy 9 you have Steiner, who is actually very memorable because of his clunky looks, but he's also very he grows so much as a character in the game.
Oh, there's another healer. Oh my god.
Yeah. But I feel, in all fairness, that people tend to jump to conclusions
a little bit too fast.
No, not a little bit, but very fast when it comes to games like this.
I feel like the way I see it, yeah, Final Fantasy 9 is an amazing game. I didn't like the ending, I will admit.
It feels rushed.
I feel like the ending of 9 is a very rushed game. The way they try to justify Kuja and such, I didn't feel it. Kuja was insane from the beginning. But yeah, otherwise, besides that, I love 9. But I also really like Final Fantasy 13, but I played 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns because I'm insane.
Let's say it was a very rough start in our relationship because I had to watch the entire thing.
Oh,
you did so willingly.
I slept.
Tell me what I've done.
It was a very nice
When
nap.
the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, He'll have your head.
Giotto, you're dead
He
to
only
us.
wanted
You like
that
hurting
bull
yourself
of a
sometimes.
manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right
And also, I will say this: Final Fantasy 13 has some of the best music.
Oh yeah.
13 Trilogy's
then.
music is actually
going to end
insanely
me?
good.
End me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Oh, Clive, sit in my face.
Fucking coward.
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Hi, Finstar, welcome in.
Hi, Finstar. Hi, Bjorn. Welcome in.
I'm here and we're talking about Final Fantasy 13. What do you think about that puppy?
I'm one of those that really just, Final Fantasy 13, I really like it. There's a few things they could have been gone with.
Stop calling me names!
Names!
And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
How are you doing today, Bjorn?
Blood!
Bjorn!
Goot, are you alright?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you.
Quarrel.
Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her. Or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
No.
Enough, all of you!
She just swam here?
But how did you...
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been.
Fucking
what was
love
it we
her.
called you? Wet legs.
Garen!
You bitch!
I was saying, Bjorn.
Everything that
I really
happened,
enjoyed 13.
it was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Grandma is crazy.
You do not fuck with Karen, oh my god.
Is he?
Dad? No.
This is not
But
the
I
Final
reckon he
Fantasy I
wishes
grew
it
up
was.
with.
It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes.
Eye for an eye.
Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goose into this.
Don't fuck with a Karen, no.
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. I
love her.
But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's
She's
get
basically
you
a
back to the
nutshell.
hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
But I'm glad you enjoyed the Final Fantasy 13 game,
Me never to
Bjorn.
cross you, Karen.
I think I know I'm in the minority here, but it is also one of the best-selling Final Fantasy games they have. 15 is also, I think 15 is the best-selling, and I personally,
Martha's Revenge, Martha's Rest.
Personally, 15 is one of my favorite games. I just completely vibed with the entire game. But I think it's cool that Final Fantasy 16 right now. Did you know that it is the best-selling next-gen only PlayStation 5 game on PlayStation 5?
Wait, is it?
If you think about it, because this is only for PS5.
Yeah.
And God of War Ragnarok is for PS4 and PS5.
That's right.
So as far as a true next-gen game, this is the best-selling on PlayStation 5. And that is quite cool, in my opinion.
It's not quite cool, it's fantastic. And they deserve it.
Wasn't it here? Upstairs, maybe?
My lord Marquis, is that you?
There you are.
It is you. Then you received my letter.
Yeah, low driving around and killing shit.
Sebastian Rutherford,
Bonding by my brother.
Chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle. Tasked with learning what I am able.
Oh yeah, it
of the
definitely
realm's
deserves
current
it, Bjorn.
state
I
of
think it
affairs.
deserves plenty more sales.
And what I have learned is grim.
I think 3 million
If all of the mother
for 4 days is quite the feat. 3 million.
It sold 3 million?
This sold 3 millions in 4 days.
The heavens has only made
And
things
if you think
Akashic
about it,
attacks,
there
once
is,
unthinkable, are now
I think it's
commonplace.
registered 35,000,
The
no,
gears
35
of
million
governance have
sold
ground to a
PlayStation
halt, and without
5s.
a steady hand
So
on
it's
the
about
tiller,
7%
the
of
realm
people that own
threatens to
PlayStation 5 bought it.
drift
If you think
into
about it, something like that.
I love
Your
that for
lord
them.
uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this
It's so better than in the games and movies theater.
and
Yeah, I completely agree.
Oh yeah, I
determined
completely
to see
agree.
it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas.
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 I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already.
Not that.
They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Is it outside?
I played Final Fantasy 3, but only the remake for 3DS.
It's not going to be
yeah,
easy
that is
finding one man
actually
in an
quite
entire
good.
republic.
I was born a
Someone
day
needs
after
something.
Really?
Oh!
What a wonderful birthday present!
That's quite a celebration.
Yes. Final Fantasy Middle School on the NES. That's very cool, though.
They should just seriously with Final Fantasy. I know they did the Pixel Masters, but they really should do the 2D, 3D,
2D HD,
2D HD graphics, and just remake at least Final Fantasy.
Let's go.
Go full Octopath? Yes.
Yeah, they should go full Octopath with 3.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
3, 4, 5, and 6 at least. I feel.
They also should do Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah, they should definitely do Chrono Trigger.
Octopath is so
Please
good.
do Chrono Trigger.
So you can start by giving us all the coppers.
It was
in your
released on
purse.
31st of January. Oh, cool.
I already told you.
In
I have
1997.
nothing.
Is it?
And maybe we'll take that
Yeah, I
pretty
think so. 1997, 1996.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
Did you see the
that
new
was
Star
nice,
Ocean remake from
If you
the Nintendo Direct, Bear Paw?
we can pretend you didn't draw
It looks
your
so
blade
good. It
on
looks like it's made in the
Republican
Octopath
soldiers.
engine.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Jesus Christ. No, that's not okay. I need to play Octopath 2. Oh. Yeah, we have it. I actually feel sad I haven't played it.
Which one are I?
Tits and teeth, I was graduating uni. May I ask which year you were born, though, Bear Paw? Or 1977. In the era of the disco. I love it. It is you and the village people. An army is slain.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's
This was
faithful,
a
but
perfect.
these were men of the fist.
Well, age is just a number, though.
It is.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but...
I'm curious which one is gonna make Final Fantasy 17.
I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but
oh yeah,
when I called upon the captain of the local garrison,
I would
to make
love
inquiries,
Yokotaro to make it.
His
Just
men confiscated
go
my effects and
completely
locked me in a
batshit crazy
cell.
because he's also a dark motherfucker. He loves
His men make the rules
really
now.
great stories.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
The older I get, the more I look like the village people Leatherman. But I mean, is that a bad thing,
Not at
though?
all. No. To find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Also, depending on the success of this, and I think it's already been quite a success, it's fair to assume that Yoshi P could potentially also direct the next one.
Yeah. The thing is that Yoshi P, he is also a mastermind, and he has done a lot in the gaming video game community. Yeah, because of how he treats his co-workers and how he
between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
And how he actually treats, how he directs games. He has a certain attention to detail, which is incredible, and how.
I forgot to say that because in this interview I read earlier today, I just have to say this because this is something that actually makes me worried. There had been talk of making Final Fantasy into a first-person types of games.
Nay.
And Yoshi P said in his own words that if the next director that's doing 17 wants to do a first person, he was all for it. But if he's doing 17, it's not gonna be a first person. Because
no,
if it's one thing I don't want to happen, it's Final Fantasy. I can agree on, you know what? I would gladly take a Dirge of Cerberus first person game. I could. If that was the remake, a Dirge of Cerberus in first person, I could actually tolerate that, but it cannot be a mainline game. I can accept the change of battle system and tone,
if you're with the others,
but definitely not a mainline into first person.
I would lose all hope then, to be honest. I can't.
Because that's a very big split. Some people can't play first person games because they get sick from it.
I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart.
Yeah,
nope.
I completely agree. I don't want a first-person mainline Final Fantasy game. Not at all.
Nope, indeed.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Yeah, that would be kind of like Elder Scrolls or Call of Duty and such. They actually mentioned Call of Duty in this, that they thought it would be cool to see the characters in person and such like this.
Nice.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
So this is something I really hope is not gonna happen.
What is the new action game coming out in first person where you spell slinger and stuff?
Oh, Immortals?
Immortal, yeah.
I think it's sad because I can only play action-driven first-person games in VR. I'm one of the ones that doesn't really get sick from VR, but first-person normal games gives me nothing. I think it's kind of boring, except for horror games.
Use Bahamut. That is way better. No, I can. Call of Duty. No. It rubs me the wrong way. Just talking about it makes me upset.
Yeah. Yoshi P did say that if he is gonna make it, he will not again.
That was a fancy Hadouken. It is Ryu's Hadouken from Marvel vs. Capcom. I love that he has a beam. And also in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 where you can charge it up and then he makes a beam that just traverses through the...
But I could see that they're gonna make a first-person Final Fantasy spin-off. That I could see. And I think that would be a Dirge of Cerberus.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Kind of game.
Many thanks, Traveler.
And I guess I can live with that.
Did they talk about in this interview which people has been involved in this game?
In this one? Not yet.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
Barrett, FPS of a gun arm.
I mean...
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
I doubt they're gonna do something like that with any of the mainline games. I doubt it.
Some days they don't even send out patrols.
Maybe they would make a VR
and
at
even
some
fewer
point.
to transport the grain.
I mean, if VR really evolves,
and the price for what remains is exorbitant.
but
It's
not anytime
uncommon
soon,
to see
I
a
think.
fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it.
And I think
They were
if that
probably
were
just
to happen to the mainline games,
Rockford.
that's when Final Fantasy would actually truly be dead to me.
If you are to continue your investigation,
Then I would just play the older ones,
first
probably.
need to seek the attention of a healer.
Up to until this.
And hopefully, I think Leoshi P has
I
said
shall
that he
return to
wanted to
Northreach
make
right away.
another MMO.
Allow me to
He
thank
said he
you
wants to
first.
make another MMO.
Had you not happened
I think.
along, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Pistolus as soon as I'm able.
Good day.
Good day.
But I think they saw how big of a
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him.
success this had been already.
Good day.
If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
I think that was all of them. Except for...
One in Martha's Rest.
Again? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's where we met him.
That's true.
And maybe you should go back to the hideaway afterward. You need to either way though. Maybe you got some more renown.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I think you got a lot of renown for the Svarog.
I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders and
I
with
think
it,
if they're
a
going to
constant
make
flow of information.
a different
Speaking
Final
of which,
Fantasy
I received word from
again,
both my associates.
I have a feeling they're
They
gonna do
have
something
resumed
akin
their
to
investigations, thanks to you.
a Souls-like.
happened to be in the right place
Because
at the
that
right
was
time.
apparently what Yoshi
both
P
seem
and
to
them
think the
started
realm's
with.
prospects are rather grim.
They wanted to make
I am
a
afraid that
Souls-like Final
grim
Fantasy.
would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
I think they actually used Bloodborne as a kind of reference when they talked about it, if I remember correctly.
I can respect. Yeah, I agree, Bjorn. Completely agree. The breath of light, flare breath. Wow. But yeah, FPS and Final Fantasy. No, it rubs me really the wrong way, and I actually am upset that it just talked about it even.
Bloodborne 2, Ben, I know. Why the fuck have we not seen Bloodborne 2 yet?
We should play Bloodborne. We should stream it.
I would love to stream Bloodborne. I think Bloodborne is... oh, we can do this when we do this one, I think. Back to Martha. No, Hideaway. FPS vampire game featuring Vincent. I think that would be the best call with the Dirge of Cerberus game, because Dirge of Cerberus, the way it is very bad. And they do want to retell the entire 7 story somewhat.
Yeah.
So I could definitely respect
Seems the
an
hideaway is on
FPS
sticks
version
every day.
So,
complete
did you have
remake
that word with
that
terms
one.
then?
I did, and he was as helpful as
Only
ever.
want, to
He
rub
told me
you the
exactly where to look, in fact.
Why, thank you. I appreciate the compliments. You absolute flirt. Bloodborne still definitely my favorite PS4 game. Yeah, it is one of the best PlayStation 4 games to date.
Blueback wyvern liver. And,
I completely agree.
Known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
You got some cooking
Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Yeah, Bloodborne is such a good game. It's a goddamn crime that they haven't remastered it and put it on PS5
And here we have it. Fried Mortress of Skyworm. Ivan's
looks
offered to
good,
make
though.
sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Culinary history?
Sounds like it could use some seasoning. I don't know. He did.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
It's just food.
I think he likes it.
Could also be that Final
can't quite
Fantasy
tell with all that
17
nonsense
will
he's
be
talking.
the next
I reckon you
MMO.
might be right. It
Since
was decent
11,
then, I take it.
12, 13, 14, 15,
It's
16.
remarkable.
Yeah, might be.
And I defy any man to say a word to the
I could live
contrary.
with that.
Sid,
If it's
might
done.
I suggest that you command a
nice.
party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
He has a smirk. I love it.
17 will be a Pokemon game.
Oh my god. 17 will be like Animal Crossing.
Please, no.
Please, yes.
God, no.
Imagine building your own city
Nay.
and town. Yes. Inviting people over, then going out and having RPG elements.
I want them to go. If you know what, I want them to go horror mode
Nothing
in
like a
17.
dish of cold vengeance to foul
Make
the
it into
gut.
Shadow Hearts.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
He's cute as a character,
Aye.
though.
Well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being.
Oh, wow.
Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots.
Aww.
And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Oh, I will.
He's talking too much.
If you ever need
Fix
help,
the
I'll do
blowout.
it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Hero.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
Hey. He looks like a human
There's
version of
nothing he
Donkey
wouldn't
Kong.
do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Aww.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. And don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
I love these quests. A kind of Final Fantasy game, because right now we have had a Ninja Gaiden like Final Fantasy with Stranger Paradise, and that worked out quite well. I think that's actually one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I think it's super good, and it's a spin-off.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest gem in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history.
I love
a dozen years on,
here so
and I'm
much.
still not the richest damn. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
It's very sweet.
Sid love indeed.
Yeah,
given to Jill.
To cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The echoes have a will of their own.
Yeah, it actually sounds a little bit like Grahathea.
That's a very good word. Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not him. Oh shit, that scared me. He gets around more than females. More than you proper whore. Okay, that one is good, and it recharges really fast.
Oh wow. These are the same kind of relics that was in the old hideaway. I fall down.
I really want to analyze the storyline and all the but yeah, I have a couple of books from I have a novel from Final Fantasy VIII, for instance, which is very well written. It talks about before, after the main. It talks about before, during, and after the main story in Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh god, yeah. Final Fantasy VIII is also so good.
It's such a twisted story. It's so cool.
It's so twisted. Kinda sad I never finished that one.
You never finished Final Fantasy VIII?
No.
Wait, what?
I got stuck on the boss that has Rinoa inside her. So, the actual last boss.
Ah.
Okay, so not this. Die bomb. I think when I'm done with this first playthrough, I'm probably going to go and watch multiple videos on Did you get this? Did you get that? Because I feel like there's so many references and such in this game. It's actually insane.
And deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Oh.
I used the Bahamas one against them. Yeah. Jesus.
Wow. Oh, that. Oh, no.
Yeah, it was about time to change out that actually. Did you see a side quest thing, Prom? Okay, we're closing it.
Soon there. Oi. Nice. It's so pretty. Honestly.
And also, how is Jim treating you this way these days, though, Graves?
Where are you off to now, then?
Puppy.
Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry gil?
That was a very...
I do. Where are you off to now, then?
Nice day, but I've been relaxing for 2 days for work, but tomorrow's this Arms Day, so I won't miss that.
Ah, nice.
Arms Day is always one of the most fun ones.
Choke me.
What? Oh, shit.
You're injured.
You get paid one time and all of a sudden you're a whore.
Where are your comrades?
Fucking hell.
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned.
Oi.
Every last
one the same as in the... yeah.
There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Doesn't...
Thank you.
Maybe Joshua should maybe
heal him. Yeah.
Just off the track.
Oh, sleep well, Callum. Thank you for stopping by as usual.
Thank you for being here.
Much love. Hope you get a nice rest, though.
And I hope you're done with Jobson.
Forgive me.
Need to find a sugar daddy.
Lord Cook.
No more work.
Rest well, soldier.
Not Lord Kupka.
Wait, did it die?
Seems like.
Hashtag band work.
Yes.
And I've been not smoking lately. Oh, good for you for workout, but in job it's really helpful to focus and be more talkative. Oh, so you smoke at work only, or have you started smoking at work as well?
Everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Shit.
Hey.
Right. I got here in time.
Come on, come on, come on! Okay.
As well, bar that I work for is an open area, so it's okay. Oh, okay, I see. Are you trying to stop smoking though, or are you trying to just cut down some?
Is someone there?
I know many smoke because they feel it's very social.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
And I also get why people smoke, sometimes because of stress.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely not promoting smoking though, but I get it.
Oh yeah.
Life is stressful.
With the battalion.
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
In heaven.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Oh shit. Bad blood.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Or maybe we...
Okay,
wait.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Sid doesn't care, or Clive doesn't care.
Holy fuck, though.
Yeah.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
I hope this turns into a quest later.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
That would be really cool.
Let's say cut down yes to have so much stress with me. Oh, that's nice though.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Does your other colleagues also smoke?
Toss a coin to your Clive yells.
Also, maybe it's maybe also it gets to be kind of like a bar thing. I don't know.
Yeah, fairly common.
It's fairly common.
Yeah, because as you know, bartender waiting life is very stressful.
You definitely go through a lot. I could never.
At some point in my life, at the end of my career as a bartender, I had to stop bartending, to be honest, because I was drinking too much.
Yeah.
At some point, I was drinking just to cool down and lose my edge. And when I got home, I wasn't even able to sleep because I was so stressed.
I would definitely be drinking on the job. Oh. I'm like almost paranoid to miss. I don't think these will attack you unless you attack them.
Yes, we drink to kill the stress and be more, you know, to be more easy to talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point at the end of my career as a bartender, I was... I need a drink before I went to work because my... tolerance, yeah, it was practically non-existent at some point.
There are a few places I have. Drunk people are the worst. Or shit-faced people.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
This is so cool.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Oh my god.
Here, take a look at my wares. Anything else?
Anything else?
Oh, we can stock up on potions.
Of course. A fine choice. Of course. Go safely.
I feel like I've fleshed 100 skins today.
Stay focused, will you? One slip of that scrape and the hunter's hard work will be for nothing.
Oh, they're making leather.
Cool. Oh my god, I love the way the architecture and such is made here. Inside the mountains, that's so cool.
You want to have a house like that?
If I want my house inside the mountain, the fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh, that tendon.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
She's the Akatsuki. Not Amber.
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Oh, it is Amber.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector.
Oh.
Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace.
She's pretty.
It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
Einherjar?
The Black Galleon.
Odin?
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloeda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Joshua is so pretty. Drink to kill stress. We actually don't know anything about this behavior. surely no.
Mara.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Another
well, you
marble
are free
table.
to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Oh, fuck.
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
He looks fucking menacing.
Very.
Do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
That scared
Oh
me.
my god.
Enough.
Did he kill all of them?
Some Tetsuken.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
The girl?
See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Holy shit. The girl that sells potions.
The poor girl.
Finally, she gets some love. And this is so
God
Game of Thrones.
damn. Yeah, it's very Game of Thrones. I haven't watched much of it, but it enough to see the resemblance.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
Waloed.
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
Oi.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Okay. The tapestries med tapet liksom. There. Oh my god, there it is again. Okay.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
Oh, have they become love interests as well, maybe? At least they are very much close.
They're close. Oh my god, there's a good yells.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Close enough to have the same haircut. Nice. As Yote or as Joshua?
Oh yeah, they are a little bit similar. Yeah, it's just that he has longer in the neck area. Come to think of it, it's kind of.
Let's find our friends.
Like a mullet. Because there it looks like Ultima's form is complete, somewhat.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her
If you do this,
call?
I just need to go pee.
Is that blade for hire, perchance?
Sidequest?
Yeah.
Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
At least one of the brothers kissed,
yes and no.
kinda.
A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava.
Oh.
Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
Ooh.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
Alright.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Karava. I eagerly await your safe and above all triumphant return.
I still can't get over the Bahamut battle and Titan, to be honest. Those were fucking insane. It's up there. Oh. Oh.
Beneath the flood, yes. And not a stone's throw away.
Oh dear. I hope it doesn't spread.
Oh, I love this. Is this Stolas's? The owls? Beams!
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
You there! The strapping lad with the sword.
Oh, he is old.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor.
Tabor.
The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and...
Oh my god, the Bahamut battle was so good, Bjorn.
A few inscriptions
I will put it on YouTube, though.
Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. One each to the north, south, and east.
North, south.
I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the
North,
otherwise
south, and
undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Domed pavilions, okay. Okay, so they should be here. It seemed like there was something up here, though.
How are those new boots treating you?
Paviljonger nærme taket.
Er ikke der oppe? Alright.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stone of Tabor, sacred hold, thy noble blood still ends the mother's labor.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stone of Tabor. Oi, nå var den veldig rar. Ah.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Okay, I took a screenshot of it.
Clever.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Galliman.
Ayla is sleeping behind us.
Yeah, she is such a she is very used to going to bed around 9.
Not a scratch on
So this is way overdue for her.
Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less?
Here's one. She's adorable. Wonders of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Decent quarry's been hard to find since this place turned.
It has indeed.
Last one?
Yeah. Done.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Hold the...
I didn't even think where they were. I was just,
Night. Yes, of the crystal.
Guards of the Crystal?
Guards of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wonders of the Golden Plains.
You sure?
Yeah.
Wonders of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
I don't remember.
Hunters, now tillers of the land.
Yeah.
That one.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
Cool.
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Fireworks, are you guys celebrating something? Are you celebrating Pride? How many did you need for the...
Wasn't it?
4th of July.
Oh my god, yes, 4th of
yes,
July.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry.
Brr. I can do this one.
4th of July.
I get Yeah, dates. What are dates?
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Embarrassed.
No mistakes.
There it is.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Too slow. Nice try.
Jesus. There's too many trees around so I can't see anything. Aww, that's sad.
Oh no! It would have been nice to see though.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
There you are.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Let me see.
Let me see it.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
I'm curious.
Quest complete.
How much did we need for the?
I don't remember.
Should we go and see?
You can check. Yeah, you can. The Hidui.
The Hidui?
Also, you can just check the map. You don't have to go up there.
Tell me you saw that.
Hæ?
Du kan bare sjekke kartet. Nei, du kan ikke gjøre noe. Det er en gul prikk der, nemlig.
Og da kan du bare trykke på kartet, så ser du det?
Ja, hvis det er en gul prikk på den knappen hennes, da kan du se.
Welcome to the Patron's
Eller da er
Whisper.
det Neil, det er på å si.
Åja, sans.
Oi.
Aha.
All done?
Ok,
Det er ikke noe flere, eller?
ja, vi tok jo ikke den ene.
Ja, men det er ikke noe ny prikk, liksom. Og den, ja.
Det er bare 10.
Ja, den, ok.
Trashy hoe.
That's right. I really liked watching. Yeah, thank you. I mean, we do the same thing though, like in Zelda Freeze as well.
The reading table has a new one. It's a new thing though.
Jag tänker på Sidequest liksom.
Nej, det är en ny besked där.
Ja, jag sa det. Yeah, just like in Zelda, I wasn't able to finish the story almost because I was like, sidetracked.
Yeah.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Oh.
I regret that both you and the lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past, but thanks to your meddling I was finally able to put the rest to matters where left too long to fester. And with that finally done, might be I can sit back and enjoy this new world of yours you're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see the good you've done. Karen.
Oh,
Karen.
I love her.
She's a Karen.
What's the new? Oh, is it Joshua's scarf?
With his tippet dyed red for the flames of the firebird and the blood of his fallen Brazilian brothers, does so Wade pledged not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the guardians of the... it's Wade's. Aww. Continental Censer. An ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and hamburgers and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any member of ailments, while bringing love and fortune. Wow, overpowered. Seems like you've done maybe all of her side quests since you got that item.
It almost seemed like that. Oh, the new Mario, where he's basically high. I feel like the next Mario game is basically just him on an acid trip.
Oh yeah. He usually is though. I mean,
love it.
He eats a mushroom and he thinks he gets big. He smells a flower, he thinks he can toss fireballs.
I think it's super fun. Oh.
Cyril. How far is the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Who's this beautiful man?
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
It's Assassin's Creed.
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix
Assassin's
is our
Creed.
sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Seal.
Oh.
Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
An order?
No. You are dismissed.
They are Assassin's
Your Grace.
Creed. I love it.
To Canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh? You didn't like it?
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Bedfellows?
I think he's
Are you
very...
implying that Joshua is gay?
I think he's very skeptical.
Ah, Lord Rosfield. I'm afraid I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Oh, wow, this is very exciting.
The 3 cities under siege? Who'd have thought it?
Master Cyril, luckily. Thank goodness he told us before we set out.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Yeah, it's really the Brotherhood.
Okay, so now those are opened up. The Gilded Path.
Have it checked
Yeah,
there?
go down there. Chocobo?
I didn't... Oh! Girl, you're a ghost!
It knows magic.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Joshua, shut the fuck up. I'm exploring! Wait.
It's them.
That's... oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, maybe try to use the Bahamut and the Baham.
And the beam?
Yeah, when you charge up first, and then the other one, and then the beam. Go completely Bahamut.
My side tool.
Okay.
Or not. Thank you, Poppy. Poppy. Poppy Grace.
Nice try.
Ah, okay, so that actually doesn't work. Go away! Oh. Oh, that was nice. Oh my god, we're in the mountain.
Nice try.
Get him.
Wait. There's one thing I haven't thought about. It needs 360. You need 25 more. It says fire. Can you hold triangle?
Yeah, didn't you think about that?
It needs Svarog.
That's true. We haven't gotten the 3rd level yet. Maybe that will be an equipment? Maybe the charge thing?
Come on.
Like the accessory?
Yeah. I mean, we already got quite a boost on the dodging. Bless you, mate.
Oh yeah, like True. Sorry. I'm very tired.
Why? Why? Why that no?
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Jesus Christ.
Also.
Yeah, because Joshua, he turns to Phoenix every now and then. Like a tiny version of him. This is not even my final form. Yeah, because you do not get renowned by killing. Hello.
This one.
Yeah, why not?
I'm thinking maybe there's something here.
Maybe a treasure chest? Or enemies? Leg.
Over here.
Anything? Yeah. Why shit? It's so fucking good.
I was gonna say it would be so cool if they added that though you can play as Jill and Joshua because they have a moveset.
They do. I feel like I feel like while I'm playing, I don't really miss having a party member either.
No. There's so much else happening, so I get it. Wrong way.
Er det kopien da? Fikk vi sjekka alt da? Yeah, because I do feel like it would be fun as an extra, yeah. But for me, that would definitely be like a bonus.
Yeah, as I said, I would love to play them in the Bloody Palace, for instance.
Yeah, that would be fun. Oh shit. This doesn't look...
What happened to Agrabah?
Not Agrabah.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Okay. Is this where Barnabas is now? Oh shit. Oi.
Oh god. Yeah, I think if you go into the new place now, you will have a new
quest. Oh, do you want to do that?
I want to go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Do the cutscene then.
Sounds like thunder.
Oh, that's the password. Cool.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that
Oh
was
my god,
you.
Gav's ass though.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
No.
This fucking game.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Little gutter snipe.
Oh, this is so sweet.
I love their interactions.
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Evenfall? Evenfall?
Evenfall.
Evenfall.
Yeah.